This is going to be talking about text warping and meshing. Right now I want you to create a new document in Illustrator and just go to the type tool, type the word, let's go with the word goldfish, all caps. Going back to my selection tool, I'm going to scale it and I'm going to change the font to impact. I want something nice and bold for this. So this is called the mesh tool. So I have typography here, just have my type. And this is, you're going to go in and go to this option here where it says make envelope options. And you want to go with make with mesh. If you do not have that option there, you are going to go up to the top to object, envelope distort, and make with mesh. So I have goldfish, my goldfish there, and I'm going to make with mesh. Rows 4, columns 4. And you'll see this little grid come up. From this grid, I want to kind of warp this goldfish word into the shape of a fish. So I'm going to go to my direct selection tool. And all these points here, I now have the option to manipulate those points and change what the letters look like. I suggest using thicker fonts when you're doing something like this just because it actually fills the space. If you're not filling the space, it doesn't usually turn out as well as you want it. So I'm just going in and kind of randomly clicking different areas. But this is the make with mesh option. So I have my goldfish word and I meshed it into a goldfish. You can follow along a little bit slower if you need to. Now I have this little grid here, and up here at the top where I have my selection selected under by envelope mesh, you see edit envelope, and there's also edit contents. With edit contents, now I can go in and change the word up. I can change the color of the word, but I can't change that if I'm in edit envelope. What I can also do is I can take this text, this is a font right now, I can turn that font into an object. So I have this selected, and I'm going to object at the top, expand. Press OK. I want to expand the object and the fill. Now notice that it has, if I zoom in, it has points and paths just like anything else. Once you expand an object, I can't go back in and edit that mesh. So that's something that you might want to do the last thing around. But that's how you create a mesh with type.